and welcome back to Dukascopy TV. I'm Natalie MacDonald here at the iFXEXPO Asia in coordination with FX Street and Forex Peace Army. Joining us next up in the booth is Munoz of CommexFX. And thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you very much for inviting me, Natalie.
Okay, so let's talk Asia first, both a technological and financial hub, home to 2 of the BRICS nations and also half of the world's population. As Asia continues to outpace Europe, in your view, how important is this market and how does CommexFX look to differentiate itself here?
Well, Asia is actually experiencing quite a boom now. And all the countries within Asia, of course, not just in finance, but in other industries as well. As we talk currently, we are trying to establish ourselves within this area. And so once we have been established, we will differentiate ourselves by conquering these markets in a way, in a different way, basically.
Now, in an industry where competing solutions and tight spreads can equate to market share, who do you fear? Who would you consider as your biggest competitor?
The Forex industry is indeed a very competitive industry. And obviously, you know, we have many competitors. All brokers compete against each other. We actually view that competition is extremely healthy. And we view it also as a challenge, so a challenge to improve, to strive for better things. And due to this competitiveness, we are always striving to offer better trading conditions, tighter spreads, advanced trading platforms, etc.
Now, in its quarterly report, Forex magnates suggest that MT4 represents approximately 20% of the retail market. Now, brokers are always adding new trading platforms to the playing field, but what are insiders using? Which FX platform do you consider to be growing the most?
I would say actually myself, from my experience, that the MT4 is the most popular trading platform. It is definitely the preferred choice for traders. However, it is true that there are many other platforms which are which are actually quite good. I don't know equally or not, but you know, quite good and becoming more popular every day. There are platforms like Saxo Bank, like the Cyrix, like JForex. You know, these are all very good trading platforms, but the MT4 still remains the popular choice.
What challenges are there still in terms of attracting clients? Has there been some level of change to the trader's profile? And if so, then what are you guys doing to both attract and also retain those types of clients?
Attracting clients is quite a difficult task. When you're trying to attract a client, you need to actually educate yourself on their culture, on their habits, on their trading strategies. So it is actually very interesting to learn all this learning process about different traders and incorporate them into your company so that you can become more popular and more successful. And there are ways of doing this, you know, language support is very important, trading facilities, methods of payments that they use in their countries. Not all countries use the same methods of payment. And so there's always a challenge in this, and this is the interesting part about getting to know your client.
And lastly then, in a situation of hoping for the best but preparing for the worst, how does CommexFX handle client complaints? How do you guys rectify errors? Do you deal directly with the client or do you take sort of a more neutral stance?
Well, obviously everybody makes errors, and we definitely believe that the way to treat with any complaints is to directly speak to the client himself. Yes, it's great and it's very professional sending an email, but there is nothing like speaking to a trader and actually trying to solve the problem, preferably on the spot. And you need to gain the confidence of your trader, and that's really the only way that you can retain him. And if you have a satisfied client, then you know you will have more clients that are referred by him. So therefore, for us, the satisfaction of the client is one of our main priorities.
Dan, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your thoughts with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Have a good day.
Thank you. That's all we've got time for right now, but don't go away. We'll be back with plenty more exclusive interviews with industry leaders here at the iFXEXPO Asia. For now though, it's goodbye.